Yo, what is up? So today I'm going to be showing you a full guide for the brand new update inside of prospecting. Definitely make sure you leave a like, you subscribe. Sometimes I do give out a game pass, so definitely subscribe for that. And let's begin. So this new update that just dropped is actually inside the Crystal Cavern. So make sure you head on in here. I'd actually recommend use the fast travel because that's way easier. Because yeah, look, the fast travel would have just put me there. So I don't know why I'm walking. But once you head inside the Azuralite Oasis, essentially there is a giant like entrance to another cave, because I know it's like going from a cave into another cave, and there will be this door. So once you hit the door, there will be like a frozen like snowflake and then also a fire symbol. Now the way you do this, because obviously it'll be closed for you, is you actually need the icebreaker shovel. So basically pull out the icebreaker shovel and then click E on the snowflake symbol, obviously. And then for the flame symbol, you need the dragon flame shovel. So you then click E on that one, and then that will open the door. And yeah, then you can go on inside. And then once you go on in here, there is a big cave sort of thing that you have to go through. Obviously, this is called the Overgrown Grotto because there's actually two areas. The first area is the Overgrown Grotto, and then you go into like the, what's it called? The deep root spring. That's it. So essentially, in here, as you can see, look, there's a bit up there of a bridge. You can't access that yet. That's actually for later on, once you've got further into the cave, which is actually through that doorway. So when you come into this room, there's this guy, but he doesn't actually... Oh, maybe you can talk to him. But I think he's just a regular NPC. I don't think he gives you missions. So there's this professor and this explorer, which give you missions that you want to do. There's a fast travel here. Make sure you activate that. There's the merchant where you can sell. There is a disgruntled explorer, which you want to talk to because he'll also give you some missions. And then over here, there's an old droid who will also give you missions. And this is kind of the main guy because this is the guy you need to talk to access the second area. So essentially, there'll be vines right here. And there's actually 3 layers because, well, apparently you actually need 7 of the scissors, which you get from this guy in total, which I don't think I have any. Wait, do I? I might have a spare one. I don't know. Oh, I do have a spare scissor. Okay. So yeah, you need to use these scissors to like unblock or cut through the vines. And with the old droid, you need 3 items to craft the scissors. You need the light shard, you need the spectre or the spectry light, and also the hardest item that you need is actually called a firefly stone. Now the firefly stone is actually kind of tricky to get because you need basically like a swarm of fireflies to spawn in. Now there's actually none right here for me to show you, but there might be some in this other area. I don't know. But yeah, the spectre right is pretty easy to get, and the light shards are pretty easy to get. But the main item that's going to be tricky is the firefly stone. Well, it was for me anyway. Okay, there's not even in this cave either. So yeah, in order to get the firefly stone, there'll be these fireflies that spawn in and it'll have a circle, but it doesn't always spawn in. So they're kind of like they spawn in and then they despawn and spawn in, and they also move as well. Like I placed down luck and strength totems down, and they actually eventually moved out of my luck and strength totem, which was kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, so right now we're not getting any fireflies spawning in. Like I said, it's completely random basically. If you can't get fireflies to spawn in your server, I recommend that you join a different server, or if you're in your own VIP, just reset your VIP, because that actually worked for me. Like I couldn't get any of the fireflies to spawn in, but once I reset my VIP, I actually had one spawn in instantly. So yeah, you'll see it because it will be like a swarm of yellow fireflies, and you can't really see it in this screenshot that I'm showing you, but there'll be a circle. So make sure you're inside the circle, and inside that circle, you'll have a pretty good chance to get the firefly stone. So I know a lot of people were asking, how do you get the firefly stone? To obviously, get the scissors to go through the vines. And that is how it is done. Obviously, just because you're in the circle doesn't mean you're guaranteed to get the firefly stone, but you got a pretty good chance. Just make sure you got really good luck and you're using your luck totems and strength totems and all your best stuff. But yeah, so once you've got the spectry light shards and the firefly stone, you can then talk to the old droid and you can craft these golden scissors. So you're going to need to do it like 7 times in total. So right here, there'll be 3 layers of vines you need to go through. So yeah, make sure you do that. And then you'll enter the deep root spring, which is actually a toughness 6 zone. So make sure you got a good shovel for this. Now in this area, there's not really anything too new down here anyway, although it does give you an extra area to like spot fireflies, so I guess that is a positive. Then once you go up here, there'll be another like line of vines right here that you need to cut through with the scissors. And then once you get through here, there will be a sluice that you can buy, which is actually 50 billion. The stats of this is 60,000 luck, 250 capacity, toughness 7, and efficiency 5. So very nice. And yeah, but it is 50 billion though, so pretty crazy. If you don't have much money, maybe don't buy this and save for the shovel and pan, because I don't know, the sluices, like, yeah, they're decent, but it's like you much rather focus on the pan and shovel, in my opinion. And then once you get up here, I can't remember exactly where the second like vine wall is, but I'm pretty sure there's one through here. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's like 7 in total that you need to get through, so there might be one around there somewhere. And then over here there'll be another vine wall that you need to cut through, and that will give you access to the bridge. And then there's this guy, the droid over here, and this is actually where you get the shovel, by the way. It's kind of like if you weren't paying attention, maybe you could potentially miss that shovel, but it's located right here. It's called the life touched shovel, and it gives you 100 dig strength, 100% dig speed, and toughness 7. So that's really, really good. And the price is $80 billion. This is very, very expensive. 80 billion. So if you're kind of like a bit of a noob, you're going to struggle to afford this. I won't lie. Because yeah, that is by far the most, well, one of the most expensive things in the game. Well, it's actually the second most expensive because the pan is actually more expensive, which I'm going to show in a second. Now, the droid, if you talk to this guy, he'll actually give you a set of missions, and I can't remember which one it is. I think it's this one up here, the Spirits of the Grotto. It will say, bring 1 vine heart to the droid, and also bring 1 chrysoberry or chrysoberry. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. So the chrysoberry thingy is a mythic, and the the vine heart is actually the new mythical, which no, not new mythical, the new exotic. Sorry. So yeah, I've not gotten one myself, but I have heard a lot of people getting them, which I believe is either this one. Yeah, it's got to be this one. Yeah. So this is the Vine Heart Exotic, which hopefully I'm going to try and get this eventually. And then this will be something else. Actually, I'm not sure which one that one is, but this is the one. Actually, technically I can give, you know what? Let's give this guy one of the pieces right now, because why not? I've actually got 2 of them. Right, here we go. So let's just, can I give this guy? How about this? There we go. Yeah, so I'm halfway, and he will actually give me a blueprint to one of the new craftable items. So yeah, very nice. Now I just need the Vine Heart, which I don't have just yet, but I will be working towards getting that. Now, if you go back from the bridge, there's actually a bit that goes down, and down here is where you can get the new pan, which I have right here. It looks very beautiful, especially with the flowers. And I like the neon green, like LED lights in the pan as well. And then yeah, basically down here, this way you can get the pan. And this is the most expensive thing in the game. This is $100 billion. This is not cheap. Because my prediction was actually 20 to 30 billion. So the fact that this is 100 bill, I was way off. I didn't think they'd go this high, to be honest. But I guess it kind of makes sense because a lot of people do have a lot of money. Like, I mean, well, for me, example, I've got 3.6 trillion. But then again, I do play a lot. So yeah. So for the average player, I don't know. I don't know if that's like too expensive for the average player. I'm not entirely sure. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that is majority of the update pretty much done. Someone did say the void is changed. I don't know if that's true or not. And you know what? Actually, wait, let me just quickly read. I might as well mention this as well. Let me go into the prospecting Discord before I end this video off. So in the change log from High, he said the new locations, Overgrown Grotto and the Deep Root Spring. He also said new equipment, obviously, which I've shown you. So new pan, shovel, sluice. He said the potions can be brought in mass. Actually, I want to test that out. Loadouts are renameable. And the void event no longer occurs naturally. So shovel/pan are now unobtainable. Equipment is still obtainable. So there's 2 things I want to quickly test. So this equipment loadout, apparently you can rename these or something. Oh, wait, that's completely messed up my loadout. How do I rename this? I have no idea. Maybe I have to... Wait, let's delete that. So, oh yeah, okay. Oh, so when you create a new, so I can literally just put anything here. The best loadout ever. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, good. And hopefully they fix this too, because before it was a bit buggy. I don't know if anyone else experienced it, but sometimes when you went to a loadout, it like completely glitched. But hopefully they've fixed that now. I don't know. Wait, let me fix my loadout again. It's kind of messed me up. All right, there we go. Boom. Pretty sure that's usually what I rock with. And then there was something else. Wait, what else am I forgetting here? Oh yeah, the potions can be brought in mass. So let's just quickly... Have we got a fast travel near here? Yeah, I think there's one down here actually. Should be one right under here, right? If I remember correctly. Yep. Beautiful. So let's see. Can this be bought in mass? Oh, wow. Oh, yes. Okay, this is amazing. So if I wanted to buy... So what? Can I just buy like 1,000? Wait, how much would 1,000 be? Wait, I don't want to go bankrupt. 1,000 times 50,000. That would be like... I don't even know. You know, let's just not even risk it. I legitimately don't want to go... Let's just go like 50. So we'll buy 50 of $50,000. Okay. So boom, 2.5 mil. So how much boost did that just give us? I don't even know. Wait, we haven't got anything crazy. Okay, well, it was only that anyway. Let's just go like 100 or no, let's go 500. Boom. So 25 mil. Oh, yeah, there it is. So I've got 93 hours now. 93. So it's only 5 mil apparently. Okay. You know what? Let's just go. Wait, so 5 mil. So we can do like 10,000 then. What would 10,000 be? Wait, so 1,000 is... Yeah, okay, so that's like less than 100 mil. Okay, I'll do that. All right, 3, 2, 1, and boom. Oh, that was 500 mil. That was more than I expected, but whatever. Bro, we have... Dude, we got 1,760 hours on our luck boost. That is mental, I won't lie. Wow. But yeah, appreciate you watching this video. Like, subscribe. Have a good day. Bye-bye.